Hello and welcome. We're going to be using the TI-84 Plus CE calculator. You can also use a TI-84 Plus CE Python calculator. We're going to be going over really just empirical formulas for now on the calculator program. So without further ado, we're going to go to press PRGM. I'm going to go to TI Basic here. And then what you have to do, this is what's confusing to people. We got to select the right program. That's not the confusing part. The confusing part is you have to press enter even after you select it. It's 80s technology, so just be patient. Okay, so we're going to go there. And this is all under stoichiometry. So we're going to go enter again. And then it's all going to be empirical formula today. So I'm just going to press 3. And we're just going to stay in this little menu the whole time. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a few modifications. And again, students ask for modifications all the time on their calculator programs. And, just contact me at mcstutoring.com. And, give me 2 to 3 weeks if it's a small change, 3 to 4 weeks if it's something bigger. But look, and also I'm going to try to color code things. So I've taken liberty, by the way. Sorry if I sound caffeinated. I'll take a deep breath here. Okay. So the gold, I've just put, a picture, a little snippet, a thumbnail from the periodic table. I'm going to say the molar mass or the atomic mass is 196.97. That's this part. And then I'll go red for oxygen. That's 10.8. And that's going to be 16 here. So everything's going to be just color coded to help you guys out. So we're going to go to, it's a 2-element compound here. So we're going to press 2 for the 2-element. And then what's the mass of A? Now, I know some smarty pants might be saying, hey, 89.14 is a percent. We're just going to assume it's a 100-gram sample. So we're going to do 89.14. There we go. And then what's the atomic mass? Oh, it's 196.97. And then the mass of B, again, we're going to take the percentage. It's the 10.8. So I'm just going to put 10.8. And by the way, just a small thing. I get the most questions about this. If you ever have to go negative, this is the negative sign. I know this is a minus sign, and in our brains, it's also negative. But according to the calculator, this is the negative sign below the 3 key. Okay. And hopefully we don't have to have any negative signs here, but, just heads up. Okay, atomic mass, we're going to go 16. And that's from a periodic table. And again, this is what's funky. I've been tutoring, for like 30 years, basically. And students, I'll have like 3 or 4 periodic tables with me tutoring a chem kid. And they're like, how come the numbers aren't the same in each periodic table? I don't know. If you're a chem professor like Barney Grubbs, feel free to comment here. Okay, so this is the element A subscript and the element B subscript. I don't think it's that clear I put sub, so probably by mid-October, I'll change that to subscript. But in any case, because it's AU and O, and then so the first element, the subscript is 2, and the second element subscript is 3 here. So I'm going to put a 3 here. So AU2O3, and that one's done. Okay, 1 down, 4 to go. Okay, and again, I said I would color code it, so I'm going to do that. If you just press enter here, by the way, it goes back to the last submenu it was on. So color coding here, 5.93H, and I'm just going to go 1 here for the atomic mass of H. And then I'll go for the oxygen, I'm going to go 16. And if you want a more accurate representation, you could go 1.008 and 15.999. And again, okay, so getting back to this, I'm sorry if I'm caffeinated, I'll slow down. It's a 2-element compound. Mass of A, we're going to go 5.93. I know it's just the percentage, but we're just going to say that's the mass. And the atomic mass, that's again from the periodic table, that's going to be a 1. And probably by Halloween, I'll have not a periodic table, but element information like protons, neutrons, electrons, atomic mass, blah, blah, blah. So, the mass of B, 94.1. And then the atomic mass of B, 16. There we go. And then it looks like this is just an HO, just in order, H and then O. Okay, because subscript 1, we don't even write that. It's just kind of like a positive sign in math. You just assume it's there. Like if someone asks me my age, I don't go like, I'm positive 53. No, it's like, no, dude, you're just 53. Just relax about it. And I don't say 53 to the first power. It's kind of one of those understood things. Okay, 2-element. Here we go. Mass of A. Okay, so that's boom. And I'm going to go 52 for the chromium. And then for the oxygen, I'm going to go 16. Okay, so mass of A, 68.4. Atomic mass of A, 52. And then mass of B, 31.6. And then 16. So let's see what we got. And it looks like, okay, I'll do this in a different color. It looks like it's CR with a subscript of 2, O with a subscript of 3. So CR2O3. There we go. And this is, and look, if I were smarter, I'd be able to have a molecular formula calculator on here. I might, I don't even know if I do, so I'm not even going to chance it. Okay, now on to 3 elements for the problem 4. So we're going to do 3 colors here, and it's 12 for carbon, and then hydrogen is 1, and then we'll go green for the oxygen, which is 16. Okay, so the mass, we're just going to go 40. Okay, atomic mass is 12, and then B is, oh, the Devil's number, 6.666. Okay, and then atomic mass 1, and then C, or sorry, yeah, C, meaning this is, there's no elements like A, well, there's boron and carbon, but meaning A, B, and C, like 1, 2, and 3 here. 53.33. And then the atomic mass, again, from periodic table, I'm just going to round to 16, see what we got. And it looks like it's a C, because remember, it's like CHO, that's where I'm getting this from, CH, and then O, sorry. And then the subscripts 1, 2, 1, and that'll simplify just to CH2O. That's what you want to put, because again, we don't put subscripts of 1 typically. Let's go on to the last one today. Again, it's a 3 element, and then the mass. Again, I'll color code it, and you can find out whatever works for you. I just like color coding it. That's what students tend to like. I'm gonna say silver's 107. I'll go 107.9. I'll go blue for the nitrogen. So that's 14. I'm just going to go 14.01. Why not? And then, I mean, I hope it works. I hope I'm not being too cavalier here. And then the oxygen is still, I'm going to go 16 on that. So the mass of A is 63.5. And then atomic mass is 107.9. Oh, silver's pretty heavy. Mass of B is 8.25, and then that's 14.01. And then for C, we got the 28.3% for oxygen, so 28.3, and then 16. See what happens. Okay, so it looks like we've got AgNO3. And then just so you know, that subscript 3 is just to the O, not to the N. If it were to the N and the O, it would be like this. This means it's distributed to both elements within the parentheses. But that's not the case. I just wanted to show you that for the unfamiliar. So AgNO3 is our last one. So look, this is available at mcstutoring.com. And then if you look on the site, you'll probably find a discount code. And look, you get free updates for life. And then if you have things you wanted to add, change, or fix on the calculator programs, let me know. People comment on the YouTube videos. And then also just contact me directly via the mcstutoring.com site. And so, I want to say good luck on your chemistry solver. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.